and welcome to this first edition of Reconnect to Your True Self, a series of short exercises inspired by my creation of the Reconnecting Collection, 11 paintings created over a span of 9 months. And as I was in a way rebirthing myself through this energy-infused, symbolic retrospective of my own life, certain things came up that were like perfect opportunities to share with you so that you too can participate in your own rebirthing, in your own emergence as your true self, more and more being who you truly are in the world. So today we're talking about the painting Every Dot a Prayer and the 2 exercises that it inspired for you and how it can help you emerge more fully into your true self. The first is this painting was instrumental in me taking inspired action in my life. My whole decision to go to Glastonbury this past summer and to participate in the Goddess Conference, all that was based on the messages and the layers of guidance that came through as I was listening to the creative process during the making of that painting. So as I painted, I go into a very quiet, contemplative, meditative space, which allows me to listen to my inner guidance. And so your first exercise is to find what gives you that sense of inner peace, that sense of quietness, that silence in your day. So it could be in time in your schedule or through an activity like meditation or whatever activity brings you to that. For my father, I know it's doing the dishes. And so what activity brings you into that space of peace and listening? The second one, and this is one that was so powerful for me, I'd never experienced anything like it. As I was painting, I was starting to make dots, which is something very characteristic to my paintings. But while I was making those dots, I was praying for my family and friends, those who needed prayers or just those I loved and wanted to focus on them and sending love. So with every dot, or maybe 3 or 4 dots per person, I was just being and connecting with them. So although I was in my studio for maybe 12, 16 hours at a time, as this was quite the marathon, that's how I like to create, I was connecting to those loved ones. But there were so many dots in this painting that I asked on Facebook who needs prayers, and hundreds of names came through. Those who asked for prayers and the names that they gave me for me to pray for. And so as I did my energy work through the art and in my space of contemplation, or sometimes even chanting, every dot became a prayer, connecting me in a way to community, to the world, to society, to strangers, and to beloveds, in a way that I hadn't in a very, very, very long time. I may have been alone in my studio for days on end, but I felt so intricately part of the divine oneness. And so that's your second exercise, is find an activity, some sort of repetitive thing, something that you might already do, like folding socks when you're doing the laundry, or doing the dishes, or walking, even mindful walking, where every step becomes a prayer. And so find an activity, think about it. I'm sure something's just come up, or pay attention in the next 2-3 days. What is it that you do that it's part of your repetitive routine? Even brushing your teeth. Think about it and take your thoughts away from being in your head, bring them down into your heart by focusing and sending love, whether you call it prayer or something else, sending love to those you want to pray for. You want to add an extra layer of love and beauty to their life. They don't even need to know about it. It's just your way of connecting. There's no way to feel alone when you're sending love out to the world. And so, may these 2 exercises help you reconnect to your true self as well as to the divine oneness. Every dot a prayer, every sock a prayer, whatever you call it. Enjoy. Namaste.